Welcome back to Better Living. I'm joined now by Kara and Brant from the Soccer Center. We're going to talk about soccer. Travel sports are the thing to do. I've got some travel sports players in my house, so I run from one thing to the other. You guys know all about that, don't you? You have lots of travel leagues, and not just you run from youth, and now you don't have travel leagues for the adults, I don't think, but you have some leagues for the adults, don't you?
Absolutely. We have a men's 40 league. Plays every Tuesday night.
The old guys can still play.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they get out there and run with the best of them. And they play from like 6 to 11 o'clock. There's actually 11 teams already in the men's 40s.
Excellent. Well, let's talk a little bit for a minute. I want to talk about all this great stuff we have here, but for a minute, let's talk about if you've got a child that you want to get involved in soccer, how early can you do that? And you don't have to start out at that super competitive, do you? You can start out at more of a recreational, I don't want to say recreational league, you start at more of a recreational type play.
Absolutely. We have a program that just started a couple of years ago called Future Stars Academy, and they start as young as 18 months.
Oh, wow.
More of a developmental program where they do different fun games with the kids on the field with soccer balls. And they learn how to interact with the other children, and that goes up to about age 8, where we do some developmental skills with them. And then they start getting into the little more competitive, where they join teams and they have a coach and play games on the weekends and start to learn what it's all about.
Well, and some of those kids really do want to get into the competitive area, and you guys have that to offer, but starting them out young is great. They can learn the skill of listening and playing well with others, like you said, and that's what both my kids did, that, you know, we type of soccer where it was good for them. They got to run around and get rid of some of that extra energy, which I love, but they also had to learn to play with others. Let's talk about, you guys have great things for perhaps if you've already got a soccer player in your house, but also maybe you just have one that you want to get a soccer ball to play around with in the house. You guys have some fun things, and this is the color. I was saying as they put these shoes out, kids want everything neon right now. Let's talk about some of the products you have at the Soccer Center, and anybody can come in and buy them, can't they?
Right. We have the soccer spot. It's connected to the Soccer Center, so it bright is the color, definitely. So everybody loves the bright shoes. Like you said, we have a variety of cleats. We have indoor. We have a variety of balls ranging from $16 to $75. So, and then the big sellers are replica jerseys that you can see right here.
Yeah, I'm going to hold one of these. Actually, I'll hold them both up. This one is, well, this is a replica jersey. This is the whole Manchester United. Everybody knows that name.
Yes.
Even I know that name.
It's one of their training
jerseys.
Yeah. So that's one of our big sellers. And then starting Friday, we're going to have a 12 deals at Christmas. So get ready for that. And we'll have 30% off all of the replica jerseys. So that'll be one of our sales.
Really, soccer has taken on new life, and not just because of the World Cup this past summer, but I mean it's been a trend that's been going on. That didn't hurt things by any means, but it's been a trend that's been going on. What kind of increase have you seen, like in the jersey sales? Because you're selling those to people who are never going to come in and play soccer, aren't they?
Right. Yeah. We've actually had a bigger need for the youth sizes. We've been getting so many people coming in asking, are you going to get the youth replica jerseys? So that's one of our big sellers, and definitely Messi jerseys. Everybody wants the names on the back, so yeah.
I'm just shocked at how my kids played when it wasn't, when it wasn't as trendy. And so I'm just shocked at how many more kids now are interested in it. If somebody is, well, let's back up for a second. What else do you guys do besides, because you don't just do the soccer, you have other things there at the Soccer Center. Let's talk about what else you do there at the facility. Absolutely.
We have batting cages also that we've installed a few years ago. They're indoor, so they can hit in the winter time, which has been pretty nice because there's not a lot of facilities that offer that in Toledo. We also carry dodgeball leagues.
How fun!
Yeah, we actually have an adult dodgeball league that just finished up a session. and they seem to have a lot of fun. It's fun to watch them. These grown men get out there, and ladies. We have a co-ed team. They get out there and they just throw these balls at each other and have a good time. We have people that actually rent the field as well for dodgeball. Well, they'll have corporate outings and they'll come and play.
You can get a little bit of your tension out, I think, that, you know, if you wanted to. There are some people I would not want to be on the other side of in that dodgeball thing, and perhaps some people would say they wouldn't want to be on the other side of the field from me. I'm just saying that they might not want to. Are you available to do like birthday parties if I want to come in? This is the time of year where I don't want to be having birthday parties outside. So if I want to have a birthday party at your facility, can I do that? What are some of the options with that?
Yeah, we do have birthday party packages where we have two fields. We have the Coca-Cola field and the Maumee Bay Turf Center field. And you can rent either field. You get an hour of field time, plus we have pizzas and drinks for afterwards, and then they can have presents and all that good stuff. But we do offer that as well.
I think that's an excellent idea this time of year, for sure. Let's talk about if somebody's interested. Somebody comes in, buys a soccer ball for their child for Christmas, and the child says, I'm ready to play soccer now, I really want to do this. When do those things start? Do you have new sessions that start after the first of the year? What do I need to do to get involved in that?
We actually have leagues that are going on right now, but they run consecutively, and we'll be playing through about the middle of April. So the next session will be starting in January, and we're taking registration now for that. So if they're an individual just wanting to get started and just looking to join a team, they can sign up. If you want to register an entire team that was playing together outside, they can sign up, and then we'll organize the league so they can play generally once a week.
Excellent. And then what about, let's talk about the, you guys have a speed and agility camp that's coming up that'll run kind of that week between Christmas and New Year's for probably people who are already involved in soccer and parents who are looking for something to do with their kids during that time off. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. That is run by Jorge Diaz. You may know him. He's the coach at Perrysburg High School Girls Soccer, who recently won the soccer state tournament. And he's done an excellent job with that. They do a lot of speed skills. They work on training and agility. He's run that at our place for approximately 5 years.
I love those camps that happen that week because everybody needs something to do with their kids, and that is a great way to keep them active during that time. So a great way to build their skills if they're already a soccer player, perhaps introduce them to soccer if they're not. So, all right, well, if you are interested in soccer, maybe you already have a soccer player and you need some gear for them for the holidays, or maybe you do not have a soccer player, but they're just really into it and they need this jersey for Christmas. You know where to go. Get to the Soccer Center in Maumee today, and they have everything you need. Get them signed up for that league that starts in January. We'll be right back on Better Living.